Happy Monday, ladies, and welcome to our weekly training. I'm super excited to be coming at you today with some info around alcohol and its effects on weight loss, and especially those of us who are entering into perimenopause and menopause. So, in this training, you are going to learn alcohol's effects on weight loss, why alcohol impacts women differently than men, and what to do about it, and why alcohol is actually like riskier for older women versus younger women. You're also going to learn how to enjoy alcohol without making your perimenopause and menopause symptoms any worse, and much, much more. So you're also going to get a practical research-backed strategy that you can use right away for yourself to decrease the negative impacts of alcohol. So if you have goals of building muscle or fat loss, but you enjoy your wine o'clock every night and are just like not seeing any progress, that is because alcohol does prevent fat loss and muscle building, and it wreaks havoc on your hormones. So here's how. So let's talk alcohol and hormones. So even though you may drink alcohol to wind down, it actually raises our cortisol levels, and it has the opposite effect of helping your body to relax. And since alcohol raises cortisol, it steals you of all the restorative sleep that your body needs to maintain that optimal hormone balance to heal itself and to build muscle. So when alcohol interferes with your sleep cycle, it decreases the secretion of the human growth hormone by like 70%, thereby preventing your body from repairing itself and building muscle. Alcohol also increases the hormone ghrelin. So this is the hormone that tells you when you're hungry. And so when you drink, you eat more, and then it suppresses the hormone leptin, which is the hormone that tells you you're full. So your body doesn't signal you to stop. Notice it's just kind of this snowball effect, right? Well, now let's talk about how alcohol and building muscle, fat loss, and performance are all tied together. So once alcohol is in your system, the body treats alcohol as fat. It converts alcohol sugars into fatty acids, so it slows down the digestion, and your body actually has to work harder to process the alcohol. And this can prevent fat loss and cause weight gain. Alcohol is a toxin that travels through your bloodstream to every organ and tissue in your body. It causes dehydration, it slows your body's ability to heal itself, and it alters your muscles' ability to produce ATP, which is energy. And this results in a lack of energy and the loss of endurance. Alcohol also inhibits the absorption and usage of vital nutrients such as vitamin B1, vitamin B12, folic acid, and zinc. Alcohol also raises your risk of breast cancer. So just some things to be aware of. Now let's talk about like alcohol and your brain. So it compromises the hippocampus, and it affects your stress response loop related to memory, organization, and consolidation, and emotional regulation. So as a result, consuming 5 or more alcoholic beverages in one night can affect your brain and your body activities for up to 3 days. And consuming 5 or more alcoholic beverages for 2 consecutive days can affect the brain and body activities for up to 5 days. So it sticks around, and it's just something to just be aware of, and kind of awareness is key, right? So now that we kind of know how alcohol affects you, I want to give you some facts to help you guide you in some more informed decisions, and also want to give you a couple experiments that you can explore by adjusting your alcohol habits and to see if it works for you, okay? So fact number 1 is women process alcohol differently than men. So compared to men, women have less water in their blood to dilute the alcohol. So the alcohol that they do drink is going to be more concentrated. And women's brains and organs are likely to be exposed to more alcohol for a more extended period of time. And even moderate alcohol consumption can increase the risk of neurodegeneration, which is the progressive damage of brain tissues. And women have lower levels of key enzymes that metabolize alcohol. That means it stays in their system for longer. So you can combine that with a smaller average body size where the same amount of alcohol has a larger impact, and you get the end result. When women drink, they face higher health risks than men. Um, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the health implications in just a second, which we've kind of touched on, but we'll go deeper into that. The second fact is that older women process alcohol differently than younger women. Older women are likely to have less body water, like more than younger women, right? Like just drinking the same amount will actually result in higher blood alcohol concentration for older women. So on top of that, older women are more likely to be taking, possibly prescription medications, which may magnify alcohol toxic effects on their organs. And then coupling that with fact number 3 is women tend to drink more as they age. And things can start to get a little dicey here. So despite the fact that age decreases our ability to tolerate alcohol, midlife and older women are drinking much more on average than previous generations and having more health problems, including alcohol-related emergency visits. Plus, alcohol use can mask and eventually worsen other life challenges such as stress and depression. And women are more likely than men to relapse to drinking alcohol in response to stress. Fact number 4 is alcohol poses body-wide negative effects. So for many years, the media promoted, heart healthy or fun lifestyle story about alcohol. Not only did they show it as pleasurable and relaxing, but they also suggested that red wine could have health benefits thanks to like particular substances in grapes. But recent research now confirms that that's a myth. We now know that alcohol consumption poses more risks than benefits at even low doses. And this is especially true for women at midlife and beyond. So I wanted to pull up a picture here for you. So this is a good little graphic that just kind of breaks down all the things that alcohol affects. So loss of brain function, higher risk of cancer, more hot flashes, okay, because that's going to affect the vasomotor regulation, which leads to more hot flashes, disrupted hormones. It can, that regulate sex hormones, potentially worsening other menopausal symptoms, weaker bones. So it definitely lowers bone mineral density. Again, we're already at risk for osteoporosis, osteopenia after the age 35. So consuming alcohol is just not playing a beneficial role in that, right? Slowed exercise recovery, fragmented sleep, like we already talked about, dehydration and water retention. So again, it could lead to more puffiness in the morning, the scale being up, and liver function. Compared to men, it takes less alcohol to cause liver damage and disease in women, and it progresses much more quickly. So this is also a good visual here, if I can make it a little bigger for you guys. Here you go. So this kind of shows you, because I think a lot of us over or underestimate what a portion size of each of these are. I'm going to put this in a guide for you guys so you have a little bit more reference. But so to correlate with that last infographic, so moderate consumption is a lot less than many people think. So because of the health risks, most women would benefit from capping things off at moderate consumption, and probably even less. Even low levels of alcohol can have wide-ranging health effects. So moderate consumption is considered 5 to 7 drinks a week, which is about 1 a day on average. So 1 drink equals 12 fluid ounces of either regular beer, 8 fluid ounces of malt liquor, 5 fluid ounces of wine, 3 fluid ounces of fortified wine, 1.5 fluid ounces of 80 proof distilled spirits, think vodka, rum, whiskey, that type of thing. So again, we'll go back to that infographic. I'll drop that down. It's a good one to have of like where the most calorie dense, as well as the alcohol by volume as well. So a lot of us overestimate like a glass of wine, how much that really is. We have like the whole glass, right? Opposed to like an actual serving. And that's where that can really start to add up. So given all these facts about women, alcohol, and aging, does that mean that women should ditch the alcohol entirely? Well, it depends. So genetics, body size, overall liver health, medication use, history of drinking, your age, your biological sex, they all affect how the body metabolizes alcohol. And for some women, the benefits of drinking alcohol actually outweigh the risk. Yes, there's a few benefits too. So for example, maybe we really like the taste. Maybe, your margarita book club is your favorite social outlet. Maybe you get a lot of pleasure and relaxation from drinking a glass of wine as you cook dinner. Or maybe you have a dream of traveling the world and checking out famous breweries with your partner. So in other words, people choose to drink for many reasons, and you may not want to change anything, and that's okay. This is what I believe in my coaching program. I'm here to support you on your own path. And with that said, I want to give you 5 different options that you can try and maybe experiment with. Okay, so here are some experiments for women who are open to drinking less. So if you want to drink less but not sure where to start, this can be really, really useful. So say your current alcohol consumption looks like this. So Monday, nothing at all. Tuesday, we got 2 margaritas at the Taco Tuesday. Wednesday, we have a glass of wine with dinner. Thursday, a glass of wine with dinner. Friday, a martini pre-dinner, 2 glasses of wine with dinner. Saturday, 3 glasses of wine at wine club. And Sunday, 2 beers watching football. So that equals 12 drinks per week. So try drinking fewer drinks per bout of drinking. So if you're someone who really enjoys alcohol and wants to partake almost daily, you can continue consuming alcohol each day, but potentially just cut back on the number that you have per bout of drinking. And this kind of gives you an example to bring that down to 8 drinks per week. So in this example, you're still getting to enjoy alcohol almost daily, but you cut your consumption by like 33%, which is a pretty big deal. And then the next option is, try drinking less frequently. So maybe you love drinking socially and really enjoy drinking multiple alcohol beverages during like social events like Taco Tuesday, wine club, margarita club, whatever, watching football. So here you can keep drinking the same amount at those events, but drink less frequently. So you're kind of giving up those non-social consumption days and saving them for more like special events and celebrations. So in this example, you actually get to enjoy alcohol socially, but you cut that consumption to 42%. So as you can see, there are many options to explore. I want you to kind of just observe how alcohol affects you, and then make more informed choices about alcohol. And remember, it doesn't have to be that all or nothing mindset. So I just want you to look for ways that you can rack up small wins when it comes to alcohol consumption. Okay, just like anything, that all or nothing mindset doesn't get us anywhere. So just finding that balance and experimenting with what works, what doesn't. And with my clients in my one-on-one coaching programs, we work a lot about the balance of like, listen, this isn't working anymore. How can we adjust this? And a lot of times it's that like third experiment of maybe just saving the alcohol for special occasions. And that really starts to compound when it comes to weight loss, building muscle, less menopausal symptoms, feeling less bloated, feeling less foggy. But again, it's really a choice of yours, and I'm here to support you any path that you decide to take. I hope you found this training useful, and please reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or cuss words, and let's just make it a great week.